Okay, Danny, so what is this major problem that you're currently facing? I'm kind of curious. Okay, and Danny, that is pretty concerning. The water seems to maybe the first meta event is that the water has shut off, and it's definitely decreasing. So we're gonna have to do something to we gotta have a plan to resolve this issue. So what are you thinking? That's a good idea. Okay, so do me a favor and drop down on the write a plank, and then we're gonna talk about the next mod in the mod pack, which real briefly is the craft helper. So you're curious on, oh, you really want to wake a spike bat? We'll get to that. Don't worry, you've got bigger issues right now on your plate. You can you're wondering what item uses and what recipe. The craft helper mod will kind of tell you exactly what you need to do. It's a very useful mod, highly recommended. But Danny, that is not going to solve our problem. Yes, carpentry is the way, and you know what? We're gonna make a rain barrel. You took the words right out of my mouth, bud. So we're gonna craft a rain barrel, and hopefully the weathers, change a little bit. We get a little bit of rain would be helpful. During these months, during November, December, January, we do get some rain in these parts, so we should be okay. But let's get this crafted up, and it should be able to provide us at least a little bit of water to get through this crisis that we're currently in. We're going to have to probably make a couple of these, you're right. But that should do the job. And going forward, there's other ways we can collect water, but that should give us a good kind of base foundation as far as we're getting a good amount of rain and kind of contaminated water. And I'll tell you what we're going to have to do with that contaminated water a little bit later. Oh, you have another idea. Very, very good, Danny. Yes, the water dispenser and Coco's liquid overhaul mod. Exactly. So let's go ahead and drop that dispenser down, and maybe as we kind of adventure out and explore out, we can collect all the little bottles of water, and that should definitely help. And I think that's actually clean water too. Yeah, that's going to be really helpful. Okay, well, you do the work, and I like what you did with the base too. It's very nice. I saw that you had an American flag and did some decoration. We also got a base radio there too as well. Okay, well, let's definitely check that out when you're done doing some manual labor. Be careful now. You're back. You're recovering from a lot of injuries, Danny. So be careful with that. Yeah. Yes. It looks really good, bud. We're gonna keep expanding on that, right? Okay. Yeah, and there are other we will have to deal with that too as well at some point. So, but let's cross our fingers that doesn't happen right now. Okay, so the emergency broadcast system. That's a good idea. Maybe there's any messages out there that kind of tell us what's going on. It seems fairly quiet. Oh yeah, you could use a survivor mod, but unfortunately, Danny, I don't think that base radio had any of the channels that mod added. But maybe there's something we can do about that radio and that transmission that's not coming through. Of course I'm not telling you. Okay, so what's the plan? Head back to Blackwood, huh? Well, sure. I mean, you're going to do what you want to do anyway, right? Danny, that's not Blackwood. Yeah, I'm not quite too sure. Actually, honestly, I really even don't know where this is. That's a big H, so I mean, it could be an hospital or something else. Okay, well, why don't you check it out, and then maybe we can figure this out together. Exactly. Okay. That looks like a helicopter, my friend. And you know what? I think I have an idea. And Danny, is that you again? You got to do something about that, my friend. It's gonna get you at the wrong time. Yeah, it seems pretty quiet. I think this is part of a mod that we've already talked about, Danny. I think it's the expanded helicopter events mod. I think this building has something to do with it. And I'm gonna say it's a very cool looking building. Oh, watch out. Oh, Danny. You okay, Danny? Okay. I don't think this is part of Blackwood. I think this is part of that mod. Well, why don't you finish cleaning up and then maybe we can take a look around. There you go. Okay. Oh, check that out. Oh, you're gonna wear that? I wouldn't see it any other way. It looks good on you, bud. Okay, so here is a little Easter egg. So this is the mod developer of this pack, and you're gonna take the picture. I like it too, but yeah, this is definitely has to do with that mod. So it's a cool little building, and it is. What? You hear something? Oh, I think maybe you triggered it when you walked in there. Maybe. I'm not sure. I would definitely recommend going inside. Did he just say shoot? It sure sounded like it to me. Danny, be careful. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely shoot. Okay, that is definitely gunfire. So he's not shooting at you. I mean, maybe he's shooting at zombies. I would definitely not recommend staying outside, though. I mean, okay. I mean, it's definitely going to move the herd. Now, helicopters do move herds. I do like that tactic, that things will move. But, Danny, do you realize that if the helicopter heads over you, that the herd will move towards you? Right? You do understand that. Okay, I'm just throwing that one out there, man. Maybe keep it kind of a low profile right now until it passes, and maybe we can kind of go on exploring into Blackwood after that. There we go. See, you should listen to me more, my friend, because I am looking after you. So, yeah, just keep a low profile, and we'll go in and do a little bit of exploring, and we'll kind of show everybody kind of what Blackwood has to what's to offer. And of course, you're gonna smoke. Okay, so we are now in Blackwood, and this looks a little bit like a military. Oh man, check it out. Yes, it is. Lots of military equipment. Find any shotgun shells, might want to grab them, considering that's the only weapon that we got. It would be nice to find an upgraded backpack here too as well. I mean, this is tons of good stuff that we can use. And it's fairly quiet. I agree. It's still, you gotta take advantage of. Anytime you can take advantage of when it's quiet, you definitely need to do that. Okay. Yeah, Danny, I have no idea. I've never explored Blackwood, so we're gonna do this together for the first time. Check that out. Now that is a huge find, my friend. That is a massive upgrade for the backpack. And it's also massive on the back as well. You got that? You okay with that? Okay, that's gonna be a humongous upgrade for us. Okay, time to do a little bit of exploring. Yeah, you seem to be back up at full strength, but you know, I feel like, you know, we're not going to get anywhere using the knife or the machete. I think it's time, Dan. I think it's time to put those skills to use. Yeah, I know. Now, we need to be careful though when we're using the firearms. We don't want to be aware. We always got kind of an exit strategy because Blackwood is completely infested with zombies. So if we're going to use firearms, we need to be very careful with it. Yes, exactly. Oh, the music, yeah. We got a little bit of exciting music. I feel like this is going to be something that's going to it's going to go one of two ways, Danny. It's either going to, you're going to net a lot of experience using the shotgun, or we're going to experience what it's like when you die. Yeah, total confidence, I know. Oh yeah, they totally didn't hear that. But yes, you can shoot, you know, firearms through windows. Yes, the game does have that mechanic. There you go. I mean, it seems pretty quiet so far. And that is a multi-hit firearm, so if you can line a couple of them up at the same time, it would definitely be good. There you go. Like try it right here. There you go. So that is a good tactic with the shotgun, is line them up and then you get multiple experience if it hits multiple different zombies. Use those slugs to your advantage. Okay, Danny. Okay. I mean, that's one way of doing it, definitely, but you are, I mean, they're going to be coming for you, my friend. Yeah, you know, and that might be a good plan. Yeah. I'm not going to blame you. That's definitely, and considering, you know, it's almost 2,200 at Magic 2,200 hours, it's definitely a good idea maybe to find a place to hold up for the night. Well, it seems fairly quiet, but definitely if you're doing any sort of, you know, clearing of a town, like we're going to attempt to clear Blackwood, is you want to have kind of a forward operating base, and this building looks like it could serve the purpose for the forward operating base. But just keep in mind that, you know, Danny, you're exhausted, and be careful, please. Okay. There you go. As you can see. And Danny, I'm just looking out for you, man. You might want to try to call it a night. Maybe secure this house, and then let's sleep tonight. And then we'll venture in a little bit farther into Blackwood. Yeah, I don't think the car is going to fit in there. But it does seem fairly quiet, so maybe clear the house, and then we'll take it in the morning. Maybe sound like the best plan of action. There's another jug of water right there. Yep, we're gonna grab every single one. I think that's gonna be definitely a key for us, you know, having a good source of fresh water. There you go. Okay, Danny. Well, why don't you get a good night's rest, and then we'll see you in the morning. Okay, so another long, restful night, I must say, and the rain is continuing. Danny, our rain collector is going to be completely full when we get back to base. Okay, as Danny's kind of making his way through the forest, I just wanted to get a shout out to Blackwood, the creator of Blackwood. This is an amazing map so far. I mean, look at the detail of this. It's pretty impressive. It's not your normal Project Zomboid map, definitely not. And what do we got here? Like some sort of, maybe like a checkpoint, maybe? We definitely, Danny, it would be a good idea. There's another water jug. Yeah, we're going to want to grab that, but we're going to need to get the vehicle. The truck's got to come in here. I don't really recommend you walking through town carrying a bunch of heavy items if this is a zombie infested town. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get the truck into town. Yeah, the detail is just, this is what I'm talking about. This map is, at least so far, man, it's just amazing. Barricaded. We can move that. Definitely keep your eyes peeled, though. I have a feeling it's not as quiet as it seems. Trust me. I know, Danny. I know. I mean, maybe cool it on the shotgun a little bit, maybe until we figure out what we're dealing with. Okay. I mean, it's going to be tough to get a vehicle in this way. As you can see, there's just trash everywhere. I mean, we could maybe sneak around the back right there. Or what do you mean you want to use a shotgun some more? I mean, that is you know, thinning the herd out and moving the herd is, you know, crowd control with the shotgun is definitely going to do that. But I don't know if that's a good idea, Danny, because we don't know what's in all these buildings. I mean, we haven't looked in any of them. It could be completely stuffed full of zombies. Okay. Well, let's just hope for the best, right? Hope for the best. There you go. Oh, look up, Danny. Watch out. Yeah, you might want to reload that. There you go. I mean, okay, here they come. They're coming out from that building to the left. And the building to the right. Yeah, I think you might be. They seem to be kind of blocked off over there. Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny. Okay, yeah, you might want to maybe go around. Yeah, that's a good idea. So maybe this is not the only way into town, but let's see maybe if we can kind of head around the back. Now that has maybe done a good thing. Maybe it's pulled all the zombies to this direction of town, and maybe we can sneak in the back. I kind of like the idea. But maybe we can be on the lookout for a way we can maybe get the vehicle in this way too. That would be beneficial. Yeah, this might be a hospital right here. A couple hospital beds. And a campfire. Seems fairly quiet. I don't know if this is a hospital. It looks more like maybe a hotel of some kind. And it's a bar right there. But it looked fairly empty. So what's the plan? You gonna bust in? Okay. Yeah, there is lots of stuff that maybe we could... oh man, there's so many things we can break down here and maybe bring back home. But Danny, the whole point is we want to get out of here alive, right? So just make sure we get out of here alive. Oh, check it out. There's a piano. Now, Danny, there's another mod in the mod pack that, yes, you can. And it is the playable piano mods. And this takes a little bit of instruction to install. And make sure you follow the guide in the workshop. But you can play the piano. Now, I would recommend maybe clearing out all these zombies first, definitely. There's even some pool tables here as well. So, yeah, this is not a hospital. I think this is more of a, maybe like a broken down hotel, maybe. But why don't you give the piano a little, see if it's all tuned up and how it sounds. Yeah, safety first. I agree. Okay, so now I think it seems a little quiet. So let's give it a little, see what your piano playing skills are like. Yeah, it's a nice little, it's a quality of life mod. There's no gameplay features from this as far benefit from this, but not too shabby, my friend. I mean, I resort to like chopsticks, but this is definitely first time, huh? That's impressive. Okay, well let's continue on and see if we can find a place to get in to maybe get the vehicle. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like Danny, the rain. I mean, we're a torrential downpour right now. So if that rain collector is probably overflowing a bit, we probably should have made 2 or 3 of them before we left. But and this map is definitely going to be a challenge to try to get a vehicle in here, as there is a lot of things that we're going to need to pull from. There's cabinets. We got water jugs. We can move that piano back to the base so you can work on your piano skills. Yep. Danny, I would really recommend being careful here. This could be a survivor house right here, completely stuffed with zombies. Okay. Oh, Danny. make your way out of there right now. You need to be on the move. You maybe duck into that garage right there. Oh. Oh. Tripped it. It's just a scratch. Don't worry. It'll heal up. Okay, so Danny, you with me here? We're gonna have to fight our way out of here, and we're gonna have to clear out a lot of zombies if we're gonna get a vehicle in here. So, you with me? Next episode, we're gonna take care of this. All right. Oh, don't worry. I have a lot more surprises for you. This is just only the beginning.